probably the most surprising thing for me was the continual grieving I did while I was caregiving. And I think it's completely natural because the person you're caregiving loses one thing after another, after another, after another. And each loss of theirs becomes a grief of your own. And that is really, really wearing. Everybody knows what it's like when somebody dies suddenly, dies of a heart attack, dies in a car accident. Everybody knows how exhausting that grief is. And it can take years to recover from. When you're caregiving, that grief is happening through your whole caregiving experience. So you don't just have the great moment where the person dies and the exhaustion of the grief. You've had years of it beforehand as well. So, and that's really, really wearing. And most people don't recognize they're grieving. Grieving's really hard, even after someone dies suddenly. And you're going through all the stuff you go through. Most people don't recognize the fatigue as grief. They don't recognize the restlessness as grief. So you're going through that for, in many cases, up to 7-10 years before the person you're caregiving dies. And you don't realize that part of what you're wearing is also grief. And wears you down. It wears you down. It exhausts you, and it frustrates you, and people don't recognize that as being an ongoing process when you're caregiving.
What can be done about it?
Go to workshops. Recognizing what grief is one of the biggest struggles I had as a caregiver. That's why those workshops about grieving helped me so much, is it helped me recognize. Once I can label something, then I can tackle it. If it's just something that's wearing me down, I can't fight it. If I can label what I'm feeling while I'm caregiving as grief and go, oh, that's what it is, then I can work on grieving. If I'm not recognizing it as being grief, then I have no weapons to fight it with. I have no weapons to learn about it. I have no impetus to learn about it because I don't know what to call it.